MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Polar Bears and the New York Yankees. It's Yankees baseball, and it comes your way next. Sean Reed Foley, the Guamanian-born pitcher, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Stepping up to the plate, Ramon Quezada, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The designated hitter, Ramon Quezada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
First pitch, 107.
0-1 count and the pitch. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this is code red right here. If they drop this one and get swept 4 games in their home ballpark, you could be sure that there's going to be a players-only meeting happening.
Boy, Dero, it's a tough thing to do, and one of the things you want to do, you always want to protect your turf and play well at home. The series hasn't gone their way so far. They really need to pull this one out here to avoid the sweep at home.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now, Estevan Ponce, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Ponce, the former Angel, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Outside, 3-0 now. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jeremy.
Now batting, Jeremy Pitts. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Hey, Dero, this is one of the elite power hitters in all of baseball. Only a half a dozen home runs, though, last month.
Yeah, half a dozen, but times it out by 6 months and you're throwing up 36 big boys. I'll take that in a full season.
He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now a move over to first, and he'll dive back in. The 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Ponce stands at first with 1 out. Pitch out, nothing doing. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
You know, Dero, he is a pitcher's best friend, Clyde Washington. Down in the strike zone, he'll definitely call that ball right at the knees.
If he's consistent with it, Dan, which Clyde always is, I'm okay with it.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
The 3-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Long throw to third. And he's safe.
this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get in 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ricky Marchant. Watch is fully in effect these days as he's potentially closing in on a historic triple crown. He leads all 3 categories.
Winning the Triple Crown is really magical. Think about it. How many guys can hit for power, hit for average, and drive in runs? This guy's had a phenomenal season, and we're keeping our fingers crossed that he can win it.
First pitch on its way down the third baseline. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike that it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Got him swinging in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Well, their chances of pushing across the run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
Into the box, George Herring, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. The average for him sitting at .312 on the season. 34 home runs and 117 runs batted in. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit too.
The 2-0.
3 ball.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Three and one.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Three and one. Here it is. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk of the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
Stepping up now, George Edler comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Right fielder giving chase, but he won't get there. It falls in. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
At the plate now, Rhys Hines, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
And low, it's a ball and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count. Here it comes.
3-2.
This inning hasn't gone the way he wanted it to, but it's not a total disaster yet. Sometimes pitching is about damage control, so if he can strand these guys out there, that would be pretty huge.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway. A good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
Yeah, here we are in the middle of summer, and he just keeps contributing in a great way by driving in runs. He's been taking advantage of run-scoring opportunities all season long.
First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down-and-in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. And he misses with it. 1-1. One and one, the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Wilkins has it, and not in time as the run scores. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop 3rd strike, but a run scores as well. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Glass, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
The 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I love the aggressiveness right here and wanting to be a hero, but this is where you got to tell yourself to relax a little bit. I had an old coach tell me one time, when the bases are loaded, just concern yourself with getting the guy in from 3rd.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Swinging a soft liner. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Matthew Allen comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Matthew Allen.
So now to the plate, Ramon Quezada. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Two down, runners at first and second. Down and away, ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch, and strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Syracuse is on top 5-0. Derek Cuellar is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Digging in, Walker Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Gentry.
Now here's the pitch. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Mohamed Taylor.
So striding in, Mohamed Taylor. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. Into the box, Sully Matias. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now the 2-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Standing in now, Jason Score, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. This year against right-handed pitching, Score has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Now the 1-0. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Estevan Ponce. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left. Number 21 for him on the season. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
To the plate now, Jeremy Pitts. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. A base hit in his first trip. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Well hit to right, but foul. No outs, nobody on. Line, but speared on a hop on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Ricky Marchant.
So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Ricky Marchant. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
One out, nobody on. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in now, George Herring. 13 at-bats in the series so far with 4 hits. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, what a great pitch right there in a big situation to pull the string on that changeup. He knew that hitter was going to be super aggressive.
and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over.
Got it.
Runner at first here, one man out. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box now, George Edler. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Grounded down the third baseline. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The third base.
Stepping in, Reese Hines. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. On now to the bottom of the second. Syracuse leads this one 7-0. Now in the box, Alberto Alanis looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Skied into straightaway right. Herring is under this one. 1 gone.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Robert Chandler.
Digging in, Robert Chandler. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 7th.
Striding into the box, Drew Mendoza will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Nope.
And that's high and off the plate. 2-1.
Now 2-1.
Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Richie Wilkins. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
In now, Simon Bond. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. 2 out, nobody on. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Top of the 3rd set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Quentin Broadway. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Fielded cleanly. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. So with 1 gone in the inning, we'll take a look at where these guys sit in the standings. And I think they can pretty much start to think about next year, because they are well back in the division race. Now at the plate, Elvis Glass, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The 1-1. It's a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back, the right fielder. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Quezada. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. A ball and no strikes.
One ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this, with pop at the plate, can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Stepping in now, Estevan Ponce. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he buries a breaking ball that time. Good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Got him in the chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Miguel Carrasco is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. At the plate, Ricky Marchand, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So now to the plate, George Herring. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The 1-0.
1 ball, 1 strike.
3 runs already home here. And it's 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Now a throw over to first, just keeping him close. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. In the air now, out to right field. Matias is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Polar Bears lead it 10-2.
Back now for the Yankees' 3rd turn at bat, and unfortunately for fans of the Bronx Bombers, they haven't really lived up to their nickname this year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Walker Gentry is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. So stepping in, Muhammad Taylor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Broadway, well, range to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Sully Matias. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And that's too high, ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here's the pitch. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. To third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, George Edler.
The first baseman, George Edler.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
The third baseman, number 3, Reese Hines.
To the plate now, Reese Hines, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Grounded to first. He's got it to second for 1. The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Stepping in, Quentin Broadway. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Score. Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In now, Alberto Alaniz, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0 home. Hit down the line at first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
The first baseman, number 35, Robert Chandler.
Stepping in now, Robert Chandler, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And he lays off for ball 1. Swings through it for strike number 2. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
Into the box, Drew Mendoza. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Now the payoff pitch home. And he popped him up. Marchand has a play. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yanks leave 1, and the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Now to the plate, Elvis Glass. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
The pitch. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Fouled away. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ramon Quezada.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box now, Estevan Ponce. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. And that misses, 1-1.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. One thing that concerns him is they have yet to draw a walk. He said sometimes pitchers are just on and throwing a lot of strikes, but he said they need to find a way to get base runners. Although they're seeing a lot of strikes, more discipline and patience should lead to more opportunities for free passes.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Yankees,
Ready to take his hacks again, Richie Wilkins, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This is foul right side. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Standing in now, Simon Bond, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bond, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Laid off, but a cold strike as that caught the outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
To the plate now, Walker Gentry, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Glass finds it, and the throw is made to record the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Muhammad Taylor. He flew out in his last at bat. First delivery to him on the way, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Now batting, the right fielder, Dooley.
So now to the plate, Sully Matias, and he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Popped up, back behind second. Ponce waits on it, and that ends the inning. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 5 innings complete. It's now 10-3. Digging in and looking for more, Jeremy Pitts. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jeremy Pitts.
First pitch on its way.
Yo, that's the ball. 1 ball, no strike. That's ball 2.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
3-0 now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
In there on the corner, 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it, but to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
At the plate, Ricky Marchand. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
1-0 the count. A runner at first with no outs here. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Now a throw over, and he's back in standing. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, double play ball to second. 4. And there's one down now. So striding forward now, George Herring. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 1-1.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Striding in, George Edler. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
0-1 the count. Two out here and a runner at second. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Outside, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 3-1 pitch. Ball 4.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Off speed pitch, just missed inside.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Score. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now the pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
At the plate now, Alberto Alanís. Broadway is there, 2 gone. Next for New York, Robert Chandler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1 ball, no strike.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They'll need to do better than that. It's 10-3. Jordan Cherry comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Cherry.
Stepping into the box, Quentin Broadway. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Takes a pitch high and away for ball one. Fouled away. Nope. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Settling in now, Elvis Glass. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
This is the kind of pitching that's frustrating for me to watch. He had him down 0-2, then he started getting cute, and now the count is full at 3-2. It happens, but I'd rather see him attack the hitter and force contact if you can't get him to chase after a pitch or two.
He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
At the plate, Ramon Quezada, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 0-2 home. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Stepping in now, Estevan Ponce. And it's fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Jeremy Pitts. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 31 for him on the season as this lead got even wider. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Ricky Marchand, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
That's ball 2.
Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 39 on the season for him as the blowout continues. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Edler.
Ready for another chance, George Edler. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Ball 1. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Syracuse is out in front here, 15-3. Diego Irizarry gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Drew Mendoza, a hit in 2 tries for him so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he fouls this one off. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
The 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So digging in now, Richie Wilkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Irizarry has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing, 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. To the plate now, Simon Bond down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
1 out, nobody on. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fouled away. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Barry takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Walker Gentry.
Shortstop, Walker.
He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now. And no one will get this one. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. In now is the Yankees DH, Mohamed Taylor. First delivery to him on the way. A little roller toward the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Polar Bears lead this one 15-5. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Rhys Hines. The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, a ball flying out at near record pace.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. Oh, and a great diving catch for the first down.
Oh, and a highlight reel catch there, no doubt. He laid out to sacrifice his body, brought it in, and secured it all the way to the ground. You know his pitcher really appreciates an effort like that.
Digging in, Quentin Broadway. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Mendoza takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Ready for another shot now. Elvis Glass. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Popped up. Chandler shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Polar Bears are out on top 15-5. ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Sully Matias. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Jason Score. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike. And there's ball one. A runner at first with no outs here. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Count even at 2-2. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Digging in once again, Alberto Alanís. From the stretch, here's the pitch. The 1-0. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's 1. Digging in to try it again, Robert Chandler. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And it's fouled away. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Drew Mendoza. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. The 2-0. 2 balls and a strike now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Ball, outside.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair, and as you can see, they are way behind. In now, Ramon Quezada. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Ramon Quezada.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch there down below the zone. Got him to go after it. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Popped him up. Chandler has room in foul territory. 1 away. Estevan Ponce will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
The 3-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Jeremy Pitts. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Here's the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Marchand. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point.
Yeah, that last at bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And the runner back easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. And yet another throw over, being especially careful here. From the stretch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
It looked like the fastball got away from him there. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Ball 2.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hard liner to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Syracuse is out in front 15-5. Now at the plate, Richie Wilkins starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh.
The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
At the ball.
Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Number 11, Simon Bond.
Now at the plate, Simon Bond. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
At the ball.
And he fouls this one off. Nobody out, runner on first. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. And that's going to land foul. The 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Herring has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Ready once again, Walker Gentry.
The shortstop, Walker Gentry.
First delivery to him on the way. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Leland Crockett enters from the bullpen, hoping to get the final 2 outs and put this one into the win column. Into the box now, Mohamed Taylor, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Broadway is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Into the box now, Shuey Matias. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now. Two down, runners at first and second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. He's got it. And the Polar Bears will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
15-5 is the final. The Polar Bears jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Derek Cuellar earns his 12th victory in the ball game. Sean Reed Foley couldn't get out of the first in this one as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance here at Yankee Stadium this afternoon, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.